You.
Man, this video, um, yeah, man, same shit though. This has been a lot going on with the fam. We had a death, you know what I mean? Sickness is shit, like all kind of shit popping up.
We're gonna start right now. Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you check us out on YouTube, right, and Twitch. We'll be on Twitch a lot too. 1-2 and the 1-2-1-2. I'm a place to be with Dios Negasi. I might say that last name wrong. I've been practicing Duolingo, but what is it, Negasi?
Negasi, yada.
I'm trying. I'm on my 50th day of Duolingo, so I'm trying to get there. Is that
I could
I
take it.
don't even think I asked you about your name last time. How did you come with your name?
Uh, shit, I was another name, and then there was a lot going on with that. Niggas started biting and shit, so I just really started thinking about two things that nobody would put together. And like I said, 10,000 hours makes you a master. If I didn't put in 30 X, Y, and Z, that's God level. So that's Dios, Spanish for God. And then you got Negasi, which is royalty in Ethiopian.
Negasi. Oh, Dios is Spanish for God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't on that. I'm on level. I'm on like Madre Padre. That I'm on Unit 3 right now, so I'm getting there. But I was telling myself I'm just gonna do it for a whole year. So I want to learn like 3 or 4 languages. So I'm gonna start with Spanish, and then I don't know what I'm gonna learn
You
after that.
said Padre or Padre.
Yeah, I'm on Unit 3. I'm on the simple stuff. Cause at first we was doing like just the introductions, and then after that we was doing like restaurant. Yeah, if you're in the restaurant and shit. Now we like family and like shit like that. So I just be trying to do a little bit every day, but I want to learn like 3 or 4 languages. But I got the Duolingo and the Rosetta Stone. I got the year membership shit, so I was like, man, I might as well just something just keep my mind sharp, get old
No,
and
that's
shit.
what's up.
All right, man. So great to have you back. I remember last time you was on, we had you on with Halo.
Yeah.
So we gonna just do this like we don't know you. We're gonna start from the beginning. So you just tell us about your musical background and what led you to pursue a career as an MC.
Shit, man. I've been doing music forever. Like I'm saying, it's big in my family. My pops he used to think he could sing or whatever. But I just remember he played me the Sugar Hill Gang, and that kind of did it for me. I wanted to be a rapper at that point, and my big brother, sister, and shit, they had NWA tapes and Ed OG, so I was just influenced by that growing up, and shit, I stuck with it. I think I started writing poetry first or some shit, and I wound up stealing my sister's rhyme. That's how it happened. I stole her rhyme, and I kept saying it, and niggas like, you ain't got another one. So then I had to write my own, and that was the start of the shit.
So what do you think? What's the difference between poetry and rap?
Well, shit, niggas was writing sonnets, limericks, and yeah, I mean, shit is different capacities of the way you rhyme and shit like that. So
Yeah, because I be watching. I don't know. I be watching the battle rap, and then like in my mind, I can like see like some poets doing that shit back in the day, probably. You know what I'm saying? Because like I just see that when I
yeah,
see. Yeah, I can see some poets doing battle rap. Like battle rap is kind of like yeah, the same shit to me.
definitely.
And then what would you say once you describe your style and your sound and how it separates you from everybody else in the industry?
Um, Me personally, my shit is. I feel it doesn't matter what style of music I do. It's gonna come across that I'm an MC. I really got love for the art form of this shit, and yeah, I'm just that MC, that live nigga get the cipher live. Like, yo, I'm gonna turn it up type shit.
And then what you feel like your biggest musical influences right now and how they shaped your approach to making music.
Man, you know what, bro? Like we listen to. I mean, I get to hear things periodically, but it's not like before because we in the studio trying to perfect our own shit so much now. You know what I mean? Like we playing songs over and over. Take that out, put this in. So like really, I try to keep my ear to some shit. If anything, what I just listen to right now, I listen to the Drink Champ shit, bro. I be listening to the podcast when I'm rolling around. But shit, yeah, I mean, like inspired, like yeah, I don't know, dog. Like we just go in it. We inspire each other.
Did you watch the Drink Champs, the AZ one? Which one you was watching?
Yeah, that's the one I was just watching. I was on the tail end of that.
How was it? Cause that's my favorite MC, but I just don't have time to watch the
Man,
podcast.
it was informative because I think I missed the AZ chapter, bro. Like I don't ask me how, but shout out to Grip. He was telling me about him and said, "Word, of course everybody knows the life's a bitch and then you die, but and the firm stuff." But I never really got into his albums and shit like that. So
Oh, you ain't listen to
it was
Asiatic?
informative for me.
Yeah, Asiatic go hard. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like I like I like AZ because I don't know. Like when I was growing up, I was a fan of Nas, but I was younger, and then Nas was just a little bit too like he was really kicking knowledge. Then AZ was kind of like that nigga cool cousin, so he was kind of the same way, but he kind of toned it down a little bit. Like AZ was a little bit more. He was like Nas, but he was a little bit more flashier than Nas. So I kind of gravitated to Nas, AZ more than Nas, and then his fashion. That's why like he one of probably the best dressed rappers still to this day. He always be fresh. And then I don't know, he caught my attention on that damn on Belly when he was in the barbershop and he just left Nas. He's like, I
right.
see you later. He
Yeah,
just left
yeah.
that fool. So nah, but nah, I like AZ. That's that dude. And now I'm gonna ask you, so far as your lyrics and your music, I'm gonna say just name some like what kind of topics and messages do you try to put in your music for your listeners?
Um, like nowadays, man, we just keep it. I mean, well, me personally, let me speak for me. I keep it. It actually depends on what the record is. You see what I'm saying? Like if it's on some dropping jewels type, of course I'm coming like that. You know what I mean? Some political science on niggas. But for just like a average verse, I'm gonna keep it relatable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
Nothing too far fetched.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I gotta give you some props, man. Cause I remember last time we talked, you was talking about your projects coming out, and now I look, I see like 3 projects just came out. I see it's a Da Vinci Surplus, I see Lasorda, then I see Black Violins. I was like, damn, you dropped all them after we talked, I think.
Yeah, man. I've been on a roll, and then they talking about it's hip hop's 50th. It's like why hold back? Shit, it's the 50th. It's a grand time.
Yeah, my only thing was what I don't like about the hip hop 50 thing. I just feel like they gotta promote more new cast, man. Like, yeah, it's cool interviewing putting the old people out there, but bro, like you gotta put these new people out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about the new just as much as the old. So I feel like we just talking about the old, and this is a perfect time to break new artists while we doing this. We could be putting out many like so. I think it just need to be a balance. And all the ones I saw was mostly like older rappers. I ain't seen none where they really
Yeah,
breaking. Like I'm talking about shit. Get a new artist nobody even know about. Bring his ass out there and let him spit. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
for
Like
real,
shit.
nah, real talk,
Put you
man.
out there. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like they need to be breaking artists just as much as we, they doing. So that's what it's about. So every hip hop anniversary now, we just gonna be celebrating the old heads and not no new people. Like, come on, man.
Word, you're right. You gotta be fair. You gotta be fair.
Yeah.
Keep it even across.
And then
Grab.
like
You're gonna take 5 old school, grab 5 new ones, and mix and
then
merge.
then to keep it, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky because I feel like I can say this because I'm in it. I feel like a lot of these rappers you didn't even see about like where were they at? They just popped up in 50th anniversary. Well, what was y'all at this whole all these other years? Y'all ain't been here, but then when the 50th anniversary come up, all of a sudden y'all want to be trying to do shows and shit. But where was y'all at the last 10 years? Last 20 years? Y'all ain't been around since the 90s and trying to pop back up. So that's why it was kind of getting me mad when I was watching them. I know Hammer said he didn't want to do it. I don't blame him. Like shit, he been dissing Hammer. Every rapper almost got a damn whack a verse about Hammer dissing him, and now y'all want him to show up for the goddamn 50th anniversary. Even fucking KRS-One didn't do it because he said he feel like hip hop getting exploited, so he was like he ain't do it either.
Yeah, I mean, everybody got their reasoning behind it. I did hear somebody speaking, and they were saying like to some degree it feels like a money grab
Yeah.
more than just appreciating the culture.
Then my thing, I was like, how are they even picking who to do it? Because I know with me, especially with hip hop, man, shit. You got rappers in your hood that probably never made it, but they in their hood, they that shit. So what about them cats? Like, you know, who and
Yeah,
then even
it should have been in every city. Of course, you
right.
go to New York, whatever. Boom, start it over there. Take it to the South. Take it to the West Coast. And like you said, you have the top artists, and then you bring in some new ones and some unheard of, and
Right.
you make it like a Super Bowl pretty much for each region.
Yeah, they could almost did it like you could almost made it like a little versus almost.
Pretty much, yeah. Um, and then at the end of the year, let's say if you start in January, right? You start in January, New York. March, you go to West Coast, and so on. Like when you get to the end of the year, they all get together and then have a humongous show with West Coast, East Coast, down South, even motherfucking, European, Canadian, whoever's really prominent in hip hop at the time. And they all get together around December and do like a big bash.
Yeah, that'll be live. I think that's cool. Now I want to ask you like so just as far as your music, walk us through your creative process when it comes to writing and producing your songs.
Man, really I think I'm more driven off of when it comes to making an album or something like that, I'm driven off of a concept first. Like I might not have no music, but if I think of like a wild title or something, I start coming up with titles of songs and shit. And then after I do more research, just say like Da Vinci, I um I studied that painting. What is that painting? Salvador Mundi. So I
Mm.
was checking that out and I was doing research and then I started looking for a certain sound that I wanted to shape around that album. And that's when once I get the title, I'll start digging samples, start putting stuff together, music, beat wise. And then I just zone out, man. I ride with it a day or so, whatever the beat is, you see what I'm saying? And once I get one, they usually come like 3 or 4 together every time. Make a new batch of beats, pick the best ones, couple days, write one, and then it just keeps rolling like that.
And what's going on with Reagan area right now?
Man, we ready for this Reagan
I
Odo
heard,
Socorum.
I heard y'all doing a Christmas album.
Hey, it's not a Christmas album, but it's supposed to drop this month, man. That's that Reagan Ordo Seclorum.
Mm.
Um, so motherfuckers was getting sick, man. Because I was sick like a week ago. This has been a lot. Just trying to get in there and meet these little deadlines that we set for ourselves. You know what I mean? Because if we drop this one this month, that means we put out 5 this year.
Mm.
That's a conglomerate. That's kind of crazy. That's impressive to me, to say the least. But after that, we got the UK Reagan album. We did an album over my boy Two Nasties beat. He's from UK, so that should be dropping in January, or depending on when we get this one out. Hopefully, we get this one out by the end of this month. We can do that. The other one, the UK album, will be coming out next month.
And then as far as collaborations, I would say that's a crucial part of the music industry. So I want you to share some of your favorite collaborations so far, and then what you learned when working with the artists.
Um, man, shit. You talking more like the people that I know or the people that
Yeah,
we?
the people, that's whoever you work with. I saw you just did. I saw Pain was on that last album.
Oh yeah, man. You know what? With Payne, I didn't exactly learn from him, but in that experience of that, you know, I made the beat, so I had already started writing. I actually wrote a verse, to tell you the truth. So this is what I learned from there. It's like, it's not always beneficial to building relationships, like to becoming too crazy. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, cool your jets. That's what I learned. You know what I mean? From that. Like, cause I had to rewrite my verse, like at least 12 bars out of the verse that wound up coming, because niggas was saying it sounds like I'm trying to diss him. And I'm like, nah, that ain't, I just know that nigga rhyme hard. So I'm gonna rhyme hard too. I haven't heard his verse at this time. You see what I'm saying?
Why they thought you was trying to diss him?
I mean, cause again, I know the nigga shit, and he not playing with nobody. You know what I mean?
Right.
He not playing, dog. So again, that was Rello and they heard my shit and they was like, yeah, nah, this don't sound right, bro. Like it sounds like you coming at him. And I'm like, well, nah, that's not. I'm just lining up with the nigga because I know how he gonna come. But when I heard the verse, he was like even. So with that, don't try to assume shit about how you think another artist is gonna come. You know what I mean?
Just come how you come and let him come how they come.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much for that. Now I learned that from that situation. Shit, who I just did? Jack, shout out to Sick Jack, man. He's been like a big brother these last year, 2 years. Just keeping me sharp on content. You know what I mean? Controlling the narrative and of the content, like not just going bar crazy all the time.
Mm. And then how did you come up with the we was talking about your albums and the creative process. Let me know how you came up with like I guess like the creative process each one, cuz I saw the Lasorda. I was wondering what made you call it Lasorda, and then even the other one Da Vinci.
Yeah, well again, like that was that we're talking about art with the Da Vinci shit, and it's just like, yo, if they calling what's out, what's on the market right now, if they calling that art, like I got a surplus of this type of shit. You know what I mean? Like I got fucking Tupperware full of notepads of this type of shit. You know what I mean? I haven't just started. I've been on this, so I got a surplus. That was kind of like the idea behind that. Lasorda, I kind of wanted to like focus on the West Coast, the West Coast side of it. Because I mean, when people hear me, automatically they be like, "Nigga, you from the East somewhere." You know what I mean? So that was my focus with Lasorda, just bringing it back to the West. And shit, the Dodgers, man, it was a time they had fucked us up. I'm saying this in this new record. They robbed us for our pennants twice, motherfucker. Like it's crazy. How do you do this shit twice, man?
What year was that?
When was this, bro? This had to be 2017 and 18, probably.
Oh, it
Or
happened
18.
recently.
Yeah.
I don't even fuck with baseball no more. I quit watching that shit when Ken Griffey gone left.
Yeah, Griff, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's why I watch that shit. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll get back to it, but I be on the. I don't even watch football like that, but like I be on football. I mean, I be on basketball. I be on boxing and wrestling. Then I might watch some UFC, but I mostly be on the boxing, the basketball more than anything.
Yeah, you know
Baseball
what?
just
I don't
don't.
know. I can't really get into it no more. Unless it's my team. Like if it's my team,
The baseball.
well, nah, I mean, baseball, that was just like a childhood shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
think
used to
we
fuck with them
watched
back
one
at like the
play.
Braves. That was my team back in the day. Like I used to. But like I said, I think it like I know one thing for me, it just seemed like maybe I'm not watching it to know, but it just seemed like ain't no black people on it like it used to be. We had more black people playing baseball back in the day, and it seemed like it ain't really like that no more that I
Yeah.
know of. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
how I
don't
be
know,
watching.
man. I think I'm just more on I was saying that to my brother a little while ago, like, I can't just focus. It'd be too much shit going on. Like, if, motherfuckers that have a party, like, you know what I mean? Not a Super Bowl
Yeah,
party, but just a Sunday game day party type kickback. I'm not finna just be sitting here fucking looking, unless we gamble. We gambling, yeah, I'm gonna check the score every now and then, but I'm not every play. That shit is not that interesting to me
yeah.
for real.
You watching the Lakers?
Nah, I mean every now and then I do, but I get frustrated a little bit with them.
No, that shit was funny to me because that play and shit, they was hooping. I'm like, what the fuck this be all season? Motherfucker throw some, and then I was like, they only paying them like 500,000. But I'm like, motherfucking LeBron out there fucking hooping for that 500,000. I'm like, but I guess they were saying that everybody on the team get that 500,000. But I was like, these fools was hooping out there
Man,
for
look,
that goddamn money.
the most exciting player in NBA right now is Draymond Green.
Oh
That nigga,
yeah, he wilding.
what's
But
up with that dude,
they
man?
suspended him indefinitely. I think he just I don't know. I think he played with anger, man. So like, like some people when they play mad like that, they can't control that shit sometimes.
Hey,
he
that shit
played
exciting to me though, man. You don't know what's about to happen with this dude. I like that type of shit.
even the coach told on him though. I was like, damn, even I was surprised when Stephen Kerr said something about him, but Steve Kerr said something about him. So I was like, yeah, he gotta start acting right now. Cause he already fucked himself up when he hit old boy last year. So he already just
His teammate, he took off on him.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got like some angry issues. He got to figure that shit out because he gonna not get himself out the league. And then he was doing good this year. He shooting a three, so he actually he was playing good, but he can't be doing dumb shit like that.
He need to get a boxing contract with somebody, man. Go to
Well,
knuckling up.
they made a joke. They were saying he was gonna sign the WWE. That was a joke. So, but nah, he something going on with that little dude. So that dude, they gonna figure it out. And I was gonna
Yeah.
say, far as being an independent artist, I want you to talk about some of the challenges you face in the industry and how you navigate them.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this right here, and this has started happening like recently, within the last like 4 months. I want to say these fucking scam artists, bro. Like as an independent label, right? Like motherfuckers will hit you, but then it's not always just a scam. But there's real people, and this is how they do business. And I'm not fond of that because when did it ever come cool to ask another man how much money you got in your pocket? You see what I'm saying? That sounds like I'm planning to rob you, correct?
Yeah, to me, the ones that you could always tell. To me, the ones that you could tell it might be fishy is when somebody asks you what your budget is.
Yeah, that's
All
what
they
I'm like.
gotta do, you just tell me how much your service is. Why it matter what my budget is? You just tell
Hmm.
me, hey,
If
I
I say
charge
my
$50
budget,
for
let me
this,
say my budget is $200. What's to stop you from asking for 175?
199.
Yeah,
That's what
that
I'm
shit
saying.
sound funny. But no, it's
Yeah,
real people. It's real people in the game that we've come across, and should have happened, and they'll be like, "Well, what kind of budget you got?" Like, man, nigga, we independent. We all self funded. We running this shit on our own. If it's something that we need, and we all determined that we need it, we'll get it done. You see what I'm saying? Just let us know what your service
yeah.
rates
Let
are.
me know. Yeah, why you worry about my budget? Just tell me how much your services are. Exactly. That shit is crazy. That's how you know it's something going on when they on that shit.
Yeah. So yeah, but that's been happening a lot. And then you know, just gotta be mindful of a lot of shit, bro. Like,
And then I guess the thing is too. I don't know if you be going through this, but some of that stuff is like they try. A lot of people just overcharge. They be charging like 10 times the amount for what they're doing, and what they're doing is really not that hard. But they'll make it to you like it's hard. Like so,
yeah,
even like the graphic design. Like that shit hella cheap now. And you can go on all these goddamn websites and do it for free. So motherfucker can't be charging no $500 a project no more. Like, come on, man.
yeah, it's that's a shame. But I mean, but it's just the nature of the beast. Like with from like you were saying, designs to videos.
Yeah,
Back in the
video.
days, motherfuckers was like on an independent spending like 15,000 on a video. You see what I'm saying? Nowadays, you can get a video for about $200 or $300.
Shit, you fuck around and film video on your phone if you know how to do it right.
Yeah, I seen the I seen the outcome of that shit. I think I'm gonna stick to a nigga with a camera.
Uh, now I think some cool some tools be trying to even do movies on their iPhone and everything. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
And then what's the like far as connecting your audience through your with your music? What you think the most important aspect of that is?
Well, at this point, bro, like I'm saying, I'm I don't know if there's fucking exact way to do it to make it perfect. You know what I mean? But we just ran out. We said, "Fuck it, bro." We sitting here waiting for this, waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment may never come. You see what I'm saying? Talking to this motherfucker and waiting for this and that. We just said, "Fuck all of that," and took off running. Where we going? Right? We gonna knock this motherfucking wall down. That's the purpose, right? That's the point. But ideally, when you're dealing with the fans and you want to there would be tons of shows lined up. You see what I'm saying? You want to do the shows, you want to do the meet and greets, um, you want to do giveaways. You see what I'm saying? You want to give certain shit out. Again, I'm social media. There would be a team in place, even if it's not you answering. Whoever is answering knows you well enough to kind of finagle it and they can make it sound like you. You see what I'm saying? All of those type of interactions, I feel, are valuable to building a fan base and all of that. Getting out and actually physically touching people. But just where we're at right now, it's not impossible. Is everybody's got a different goal in mind. You see what I'm saying? Like somebody was like, you just throwing these fucking projects out. Yo, where's the videos? Initially, we had a 3 video um setup for every project. But when shit starts going, the video guy's still editing. We're gonna wait for him and push this. Nah, fuck it. We'll put the videos out later. You know what I mean? Like, let's just keep the momentum going. Because the moment you stop, it's like you done took all of them steps backwards. You know what I mean? So my whole focus, like I told somebody else, is I'm a musician. I'm an artist. Let's put this music out. After that, motherfuckers say we don't got enough pictures, then we can pose and take pictures
Worry about that shit later,
yeah,
huh?
worry about that shit later. Right now, while we got the music in us, let's make the music.
Shit, you go get some AI pictures now.
Yeah, you know what? I did that. I did a couple of them.
See? I was looking at shit too. I was like, what fuck gonna use these album covers? I already knew. I'm gonna say, so what do you think the most rewarding experience or moment in your music career is so far?
um, you know what? It happens whenever whenever I get whether it's a conversation, whether somebody shoots a text or leaves a comment or however, that does it. Like it happens every time I get something like that. It's like, damn, like, yo, man, I heard your shit. That shit crazy. Like, where, like, my work is being appreciated. You see what I'm saying? So every time something like that happens, that's a crowning moment for me. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I didn't make beats like that. I didn't. I had never been a producer. All of my homies have been producers since I was like fucking 20.
Hmm.
I've never did it. I'm in a whole nother realm. I'm making what I like. Again, too, like you, I mean, y'all haven't, not saying that we can't do it, but y'all haven't really heard us on shit that's trying to be contemporary. It's just shit that we like to make, shit that we like to hear, or but the sound of beats that I like. Like Halo hit me when working on his project. He like, Jay, man, your shit dope, man, but I like some funk in my shit. I need that funk. Hey, all right, man. We gonna put you with loops or one of them niggas that's on that funk shit. But for the most part, the music that you hear is just beats that I like, sounds that I like.
I mean, where do you make your beats on?
The Native Instruments machine.
Mm, okay. And now I would say, Would you any new upcoming projects you got coming up?
Like I said, we got the Reagan Otocyclorum coming. Hopefully this month. If it doesn't drop in its entirety this month, that'll be January. Um, the UK Reagan album will follow after that. Black Violin 2 will be coming. And then I got a project I'm working on with Sick Jack from Psycho Realm. We're working on that as we speak. And I still got joints in the chamber, bro. Like I got the Da Vinci Part 2, which is Rembrandt's Emporium. That's already locked and loaded. It's just I want to try to do this shit again for a whole nother year. Keep dropping every other month.
So, and then what advice would you give to aspiring rappers looking to make their mark in the industry?
Um, Stay focused, man. Know what you want to do. And don't let nothing deter you. Everything that motherfucking shines ain't always fucking gold. You know what I mean? Just stick to your guns and shit, nigga. Put God first, man, and see it through.
Hey man, I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
Yes, sir. You already know.
You got anything you want to say to your fans and supporters?
Hey, man, nothing but love and respect, man. Everybody who clicks that like button, who clicks the share, who downloads, banging that shit in the car. Respect y'all, man. Love, for real. From the entire Reagan era.
Yeah. And then you want to hit them with your social media or any shout outs?
Um, Dios Negasi, Instagram, Reagan, official Reagan Era Records at Instagram, ReaganEraRecords.com. Uh, shit. Yeah, just Google us, man. Fuck it. Google Reagan Era Records. We there.
Hey, what's the worst era, the Reagan era or the Biden era?
Yeah. I'm leading to ask you who the fuck is Biden? I see Trump more than I see that motherfucker. Who is the
Yeah.
president? Can you tell me where is that nigga?
Every time I see him,
Every time I see him, he falling down somewhere.
I was just about to say that. That's what I was about to say. Every time I see him, he falling down something. Shit. But, all right, man. We out to the next time. Yeah,
Yes,
make
sir.
sure y'all like and share and all this good shit. What they got? Like, share, retweet, repost, put it on their Reddit, put it on their TikTok, their Instagram. What else they got? They X, Facebook. Do all that shit for us. Email blast it out.